January is Get Organized Month, and if you run a small business or manage the household, you know that time is a precious commodity. So, how do you save time and get your life in order? Well, on the line with me is professional organizer and author Barbara Reich. She has some tips to help organize your home or office. In fact, she has partnered with Brother International Corporation, creator of P-Touch Label Maker, to talk about some easy ways to declutter a space. Happy to welcome professional organizer and author Barbara Reich to Good Morning Hudson Valley.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Thank you so much. So what are some of the tips you have for us?
Well, the first thing you have to do is purge an area, because you can't be organized with too much space and with too many things, and everybody feels better when they have fewer things. So step number one is to purge. Once you've purged, then you can really design the space, and that's where the label maker comes in. There's no way to stay organized without labeling where you want things to go and what belongs where. And then once you've done that, you can kind of sit back and relax, and your life will be a lot less chaotic.
So the first step, though, is to get rid of the clutter.
You really have to get rid of it. Some people can do it on their own. Some people might need a friend to help them.
Because really, sometimes it is hard to let go of some things that you find an excuse for holding on to probably too much.
That's true, but the other thing that sometimes happens is you dedicate a little time to cleaning out an area, and you start pulling things out, and you can't believe the stuff that you saved, and you can't wait to get rid of it.
You are probably right. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's I found that myself. So once you've purged, and you say you have to label everything, what happens next?
Well, first you purge, and then the step that really is kind of missing is designing the space, designing the infrastructure so that it works for you. So what does that mean? That might mean that you need to get some new file folders that all match each other. You might need, if you don't have a file drawer on your desk, then you might need to buy a file box to have a place to put your files. You might need an inbox. If you're talking about a closet or a playroom, you might want to buy bins or containers to store some things. You might look at the space and you might decide, hey, I can fit an extra shelf here, or I can fit another hanging rod. So you design the space. You make the space work for you. And then you can put everything back. You have fewer things that you're putting back. So right from the beginning, it's going to look better. But then you add those labels on, and it really looks great.
So with the labels, you're a little more organized. You have less things to worry about, and a pretty nice looking space.
Right, and if you think about it, everyone in your family is looking for batteries at a different time, and there's batteries stored in 3 different places in your house. You have no idea how many batteries you have, how many AA, how many AAA, whether you need more or whether you have too many. But if you put all the batteries in one place and then label it batteries, there can be no mistake by anyone in your house where the batteries are and where they go. And you might have a chance that someone might say to you, as they're taking the last 3 AA batteries, hey, we need some more AA batteries. Let me write that down on a list.
So you save time not only for the fact that you don't need to search, but also maybe next time you need them, you'll find that there's a fresh supply. Some great ideas.
And you save money.
Yeah. We're talking with Barbara Reich. She is an author and professional organizer. And where can we get more information?
Well, if you want to see some really, really creative uses of labeling, you should go to www.brother-usa.com/ptouch25. They have 25 stories online this month to celebrate their 25th anniversary of really unique and creative ways that people have used the label maker.
Barbara Reich. Thank you so much. Some great ideas for getting organized. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
You too.
Good morning, Hudson Valley time. We are coming up to news time at 8:30 on the Wednesday morning edition of Good Morning Hudson Valley.